Hey everybody, welcome back to KTSE Sports Talk with your host Justin P. This is episode 50. I already know we talk about all sports here. So, no need to get into that. Make sure y'all like and hit the subscribe button. When y'all hit the subscribe button, make sure you go up to all so you can get all my latest videos and content. And the notifications will pop up in your email or straight up on your YouTube notifications. Alright, so I just want to dive into a little bit of Ravens off my Ravens guys because the draft is literally in 3 days. So like I said, to the trade for Orlando Brown, now we have some extra picks. So I just want to go down, go down the pick list and see what the Ravens can use, what position and what players with those picks. So now if we have the 27th overall pick, the 31st overall pick. We got 2/3, we got 2/4, and then we have 2 5th round picks. So we have a total of 10 picks altogether, I believe. So I'm just gonna go down some names and positions. What we can use. So I picked 27 overall. There's a couple guys we can go right there depending on how the board shakes out. But my main thing, I will probably look at wide receiver right there. Probably either Terrence Marshall Jr. Like I said, he's 6'3", 6'4", 215, 220. Can jump out the gym, ran sub 4'4", 4'5". Good outside receiver. He's possession receiver, but he can stretch the field. Like he can take the top off a defense if need to. He had 10 touchdowns this year, and the last year before he had 13 touchdowns. So he can get in the end zone. They like to say he can put it in the paint. They say he has some little bit of drop concerns, but they said the same thing about a lot of receivers. They said about Julio. They said they buy DeAndre Hopkins. Them two got the best hands in the league. So scouts can be hit and miss on stuff like that. But I would definitely like Terrence Marshall Jr. because I said he has a relationship with Patrick Queen by them being at LSU together, so he'll already have somebody here he can gravitate to. And then us having Keith Williams and T. Martin here, as the receivers coach and passing game coordinators, that'll definitely help develop the passing game with more concepts, more better route trees, stuff like that, to make the offense more balanced instead of just run, and then pass here. So I'm looking at like not 50-50, probably at least 55-45. That's even better. I'll even take that. But I really want 50-50. We'll get there though. Now that we actually have a real off season where the players can get together and all. I know they're not going to voluntary workouts, but I know they'll be involved in minicamp, training camp, and all that stuff like that. So get on top of anything. So hopefully, Grant Roman listen to those guys and let them guys do their job and add some wrinkles to this offense because there's no point to keep going being first and rushing, keep being uh, damn near bottom of the league, 28, 29, 30, and 31st in pass. You're not gonna win like that. At least gotta be in the top 16, top first half as a passing offense. So we can go from 28 to 15 to 14 in passing. That's an improvement. That's a huge improvement. That's halfway. Rarely do you ever have the best pass offense and the best rush offense. Rarely ever happens. You might get both in the top 5 or top 10. That's the best you'll ever see. But normally one takes a dip out of the other. So right there, and another guy I would like to get Rashad Bateman, man, wide receiver out of Minnesota. 6'2", 190, can go up, snag it, man. He had over 1,000 yards last 2 years. Yeah, like 7, 8 touchdowns. We're good route runner, solid hands. Will block. I got to see him play against Maryland, a couple other teams in the Big Ten. Like he went off against all the good corners. He went off against Sean Wade, the guys at Michigan State, Michigan. Minnesota was a bowl team last year. I think they won like 10, 11 games. So and they played Maryland this year. They beat them, but Maryland beat them. But Bateman had a hell of a game. He had like 150 yards or something like that. So definitely would love Rashad Bateman there as well. Like I said, I wouldn't rule out Kadarius Toney either. Like I said, I'm not huge on him, but if we were to take him, I would understand why, because he can stretch the field, get out, run the jet sweep, stuff like that. He's 6'1" or something like that, 190. So I wouldn't be too upset about that. But I would rather had the first two guys or Jalen Waddle if he was to slip. But I seriously doubt if he slipped. Or we might package the second pick and move up and move up a few spots and grab somebody. That's a possibility as well. Or we might could trade back and gain another second round pick. You never know. You never know. We could probably trade one of those first round picks and get another second round pick. Or trade back into the second round and grab somebody. But yeah. Then you have 31. You got guys like Kwity Paye, Gregory Rousseau, Jalen Phillips, who definitely edge rushers. Because right now, they literally have only had 3 edge rushers on the team. Pernell McPhee, Jalen Ferguson, Tyus Bowser. That's it. McPhee's more so a run specialist. He's rushed the passer pretty good. Ferguson, same thing. He got to learn how to use other moves than the bull rush. Bowser's more of a cover guy, but he can't create pressure out the edge. We just need to show enough dominant guy that's just gonna go get the quarterback. Maybe he can drop in coverage a little bit. You can teach somebody that. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing but a scheme fit. You can teach a guy to drop and cover the flat. But getting at the quarterback is either you got it or you don't. I mean, a coach can coach you up on your technique, but it's either you got that will and that knack to bend that corner, get to the quarterback, or you don't. It's that plain and simple. Like I said, Kwity Paye, Gregory Rousseau, Jalen Phillips, my guy from Miami. And then you got guys like Rashad Weave out of Pitt, Joe Tryon from Washington. You got a kid from Texas, Dave, whatever his name is. You also have there's a couple other edge rushers in this draft. I like Azeez Al-Jalari. He's pretty good. He can definitely come in, and contribute right away. Saving Collins from Tulsa is pretty good outside linebacker that can rush the passer. Then, in the third rounds, we can get guys like we can go on the offensive line, get a guy like Samuel Cosmi at tackle, guard Trey Hill, Trey Smith. And, you got guys like Walker Little. He can come play tackle as well. Cade Mays from Tennessee. He's a guard tackle. So, they definitely can. Like I said, those are the main spots. Offensive line, wide receiver, and pass rush. They're all the 3 main spots. We can get a safety. Probably a guy like a Javon Holland in the third round if he's there. Whatever the fuck his name is, this guy, safety from Florida State. Hamza Nashaddin. And then you got the kid from LSU, the kid Watkins, this big safety, 6'4". Like I said, you got Andre Cisco, and you got Jerome Morway, who's going to be a first-round pick, but I wouldn't use the first-round pick on safety. It's not a huge need. It will be. We can probably upgrade it, but the 2 guys we have are not bad. They just got to get their hands on the football more. Because neither one of them had an interception last year, which is, that sticks out to me. In a passing lead, when they throw the football 70% of the time, you need to be getting your hands on the football. So, like I said, cornerback depth, we have good cornerback depth with, Jimmy Smith's back on a 1-year deal. Tavon Young, hopefully he stays healthy this year. Then, we got Marlon Humphrey, MP Juice Man, Marcus Peters. Iman Marshall had to stay healthy. Anthony Everett, like I said, when healthy, we have probably the best cornerback room in the league, not to be biased. But it's just flat out the truth. So we can draft somebody to come in like 3rd, 4th round, like a Sean Wade, Paul Eatabu, whatever his name is from Wisconsin. You have Eric Stokes, those guys like that. Tyson Campbell, they 2 guys. They can come and make a difference. But like I said, we're pretty good there. We just gotta stay healthy. Tight ends, like I said, I know they don't want to look like tight end, but we just brought in Josh Oliver for the trade from Jacksonville. So we have him, Mark Andrews, Nick Bull still recovering. They say he'll be ready by training camp. Eli Wolf, Eric Thompson. So it's like, he was looking at guys like Hunter Long from Boston College, my guy Brevin Jordan from Miami, Pat Fairmont from Penn State, and Trey McGrady from Georgia. They're the top tight ends in this draft. So, like I said, I like the in-house guys that we have already at tight end. We just got to let him play. Josh Oliver was a hell of a player in college. He just got to stay healthy. He was able to play at San Jose State, I believe. Can stretch the field. He looks and feels like an Evan Ingram type of tight end. like I said, he just gotta show it, and just the production gotta just match the potential. So it's just like I said, offensive line. Like I said, we can get another receiver, and they don't want to draft the guys like Tamarian Terry, Say Sarad, Elijah Moore, Seth Williams out of Auburn, Trevon Grimes out of Florida, Charleston Rambo out of Oklahoma, those day two guys in the pass rushers, Randall Pruitt out of Oklahoma, he's a good pass rusher. The guy I forgot the other pass rusher they got Miami. Oklahoma's pretty good. Number 7, Ronnie Perkins. I think that's his name, if I'm not mistaken. He can get after the quarterback. So I'm just looking forward to seeing how everything shake out. When we go best player available, Google would need, and like I said, running back could not be out the picture because we lost Ingram. We always lead the key forward. A guy like Javonte Williams and all that, he wouldn't be bad from North Carolina. And like the later rounds, get another step back. So, I can't wait for Thursday, And draft weekend's always one of my favorite sporting events, man. Cause especially in the third and fourth rounds, those are money rounds. Because the first and second round, you don't just build your team with that. You still got to draft good in the later rounds too. Getting them diamonds in the rough, them guys that slipped through some scouts' hands, and them undrafted free agents. So you got to hit on those as well. So hopefully Eric DeCosta does the right thing and say we just got some extra picks for the Zeus trade, and we got comp picks from Yannick and all those guys like that, and then we got a third round comp pick for David Culley. He's for the Houston Texans hiring with the new Monari award system, which I think is crazy. You shouldn't have to compensate nobody for hiring Monari because they should be hired off their capabilities and resume to do the job, but that's another story for another day. So I can't wait for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 days of the draft. I think DeCosta has a plan. He has a plan. That's why he made his trade. We weren't gonna be able to pay Lorano Brown Jr. anyway because he wanted to play left tackle. He's really a right tackle, but he played there for a few games, did pretty good. But then his agent probably in his head like, "Oh, you're better than Ronnie Stanley, so you need to go ahead and stand your ground and see if you can stay a left tackle and move on the right tackle." Nah, not gonna happen, buddy. Ronnie paid this dude, been here longer, been more productive, so that's why he got paid first. Well, everybody, that's it for this episode of KTSC Sports Talk with your host, Justin P. Make sure y'all leave y'all likes, make sure y'all like the video, leave y'all comments underneath so we can talk, but please be respectful. That's all I ask. You don't have to agree with nothing I'm saying. We can have a friendly debate and chat about it in the comment section, or email me on my emails at parnojustin132@yahoo.com, and I'm gonna leave all my other platforms or social media sites where you can find me at. I have more content at as well. My Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I also have a podcast on Anchor and Spotify. Same thing. KTSC Sports Talk with Justin P. I'm on season 2 right now. Just did episodes 16 and 17 yesterday with my guys, Maurice Savage Jr. That's my co-host, and my guy, Sean Parnell, Mr. Shadow Crow Radio. Make sure y'all check that out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that stuff. He be having some good guests on there. They be talking about relationships, music, just stuff in general. And like I said, he's gonna have me on as a guest, soon, so I can come on and chime in and give my take about certain topics. So everybody have a happy Monday. Be safe, be blessed. Always remember, keep that same energy. Always, man. I hope it's positive energy. If it's negative energy, throw it away. I might change the name to keep that same positive energy, but I don't want to do too much. Y'all get the picture. You all have a blessed day. Be safe. Love you all. I'm out.